You begin here with a single line that feels like a small compass. Thankful hearts create happy lives. Say it slowly. Let it land in your chest. That phrase is not a slogan. It is an invitation. An invitation to notice enough to shift your center, to hold appreciation like a lantern on a path. When you let these words sit beside you, they whisper choices. To look for light, to name the good, to let simple acknowledgments change the way you move through the day. This gentle opener is a spark. Breathe with it and let it kindle curiosity about what gratitude can do inside you. And as the morning warms, follow that curiosity deeper. Imagine the first light on your face, the way a small brightness softens everything it touches. Gratitude can be practiced like welcoming that light. You tilt your face, you allow it in. Notice the cup in your hands, the neighbor's distant laugh, the steady beat of your heart. Each small recognition is a stitch in a life that feels held. You are not asked to fix everything, only to see something good and speak it aloud, even if just to yourself. This kind of noticing rewires the ordinary into the sacred. Keep carrying the phrase. Let it color the rest of your morning with gentle purpose. Now, take that small noticing and let it stretch outward. There is tremendous power in the tiny, a breath that steadies, a door held open, a knowing glance. When you collect these moments with gratitude, they build a quiet reservoir of joy that supports you on harder days. Gratitude is not about ignoring struggle. It is about balancing the ledger of your life with awareness of what remains good. Each small note of thanks is like a pebble dropped into a pond. The ripples reach places you cannot see. As you listen for those ripples, you begin to feel steadier, more capable. Let this feel like practice, small, frequent, and kind. And as your practice grows, prepare to go deeper into what gratitude roots within you. Feel the idea that gratitude and resilience are not separate friends, but part of the same system. When you name what you're thankful for, you create mental scaffolding. This scaffold helps you stand straighter when storms arrive. You might be thinking, how can a simple thank you face down hardship? Consider that gratitude trains your attention to find resources, inner, relational, practical, that were always present but unnoticed. You become someone who sees lifelines instead of only obstacles. Keep your thought anchored in the phrase and sense how it steadies your posture, inside and out. Next, consider how this steadiness shows up between people. Nothing transforms relationships faster than honest appreciation. When you name what someone brings, their laugh, their patience, the way they make the room softer, you create an immediate bridge. Gratitude is currency in the economy of trust. It's not extravagant, it's precise. A thank you that lands well replenishes both giver and receiver. When you commit to this practice, your community becomes more courageous, more willing to be vulnerable. You will find that small acts of recognition begin to ripple into bolder acts of care. Keep the phrase close, use it as a key to open new doors, and watch how warmth spreads. Choosing to be thankful is an act of authorship over your perspective. It is not denial, but a decision about where to place your mind's lens. You can tilt towards scarcity and feel contracted, or you can tilt toward gratitude and expand. This choice is a muscle. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to notice abundance even when life is complicated. You are not alone in making this choice. we do it together when we celebrate small wins and hold space for one another. Hold the phrase like a compass and let it guide you toward a brighter frame of view. Now feel the energy rise as gratitude begins to move from thought into action. Gratitude wants to be generous. When you translate thankfulness into action, writing a note, offering time, listening without hurry, you turn private light into communal fire. These acts do not have to be grand to be transformative. A simple habit of reaching out, of saying, "I notice you," or "Thank you for being here," can change the trajectory of someone's day and, in time, their life. You will feel more connected and alive because gratitude is a social force that finds its highest expression when shared. Keep moving with the phrase in your pocket and let your actions echo it outward. The next movement asks you to transform hardship by seeing what's still good. There will be moments when gratitude feels impossible, when grief or anger sits heavy. Yet even then, the phrase can be a lifeline, not a dismissal. You can honor pain while choosing to notice small steadies, a friend's presence, a memory that brings a soft smile, the courage of continuing. Those acknowledgments do not erase loss. They create pockets of light that allow healing to breathe. Over time, the habit of finding micro beacons of gratitude can turn your pain into a source of wisdom and compassionate action. This is resilience that lives in tenderness, and it is deeply human. As this tenderness grows, feel the rhythm of collective gratitude lifting you. When enough people practice gratitude, it becomes a shared rhythm, a cultural heartbeat that shapes how we support one another. Imagine communities where saying thank you is as common as asking how someone is. That rhythm invites courage, invites risk-taking, and it invites recovery. You become part of a larger story when you bring your gratefulness into groups, conversations, and daily routines. The phrase, "thankful hearts create happy lives," then becomes not just a personal practice, but a public ethic, a way of moving through the world that invites more light for everyone. Feel the momentum building. There is a summit ahead to reach together. Make gratitude a simple covenant with yourself. It can be 2 minutes of naming 3 things before sleep, a short note sent once a week, or a breath that anchors you at dawn. These rituals are not rigid rules. They are tender reminders that keep your lantern lit. When you commit to small, regular practices, your life accumulates a kind of quiet wealth, steadiness, clarity, and an increasing ability to see the good even when storms come. The phrase becomes a vow you renew daily, a promise that you will try to find light and then pass it along. As you anchor these rituals, prepare to step into a forward-facing invitation. Now, carry this truth forward with intention. Thankful hearts create happy lives. Let this guide your small choices and your greatest intentions. Share it with your people, teach it to your children, model it in how you lead. When you do, you are participating in a quiet revolution, one where warmth, appreciation, and mutual care are the measures of success. This is not about perfection, it is about persistent good faith. You are invited to keep practicing, to keep noticing, and to keep passing on the light. If this message touched you, join our collective of seekers. Share your story below, subscribe to Walk With Us, and pass this phrase to someone who needs it. Thankful hearts create happy lives. Hold it, live it, give it away.